But then the second one was like announced. So my Twitch dashboard is glitching out.
Yeah,
Feels bad, man.
Very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over
Yeah, I got a ledge grab,
Yourself in the
which
van.
killed my
I'm the
momentum.
thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector
Or something, I don't know, I don't remember.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside,
The thing with
you're gonna have to go through
the official
your van.
announcement ad is that it doesn't actually show the game at all. It shows a concept trailer, which, hell, if you were to show a concept trailer of Sly,
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down
you would have well, without gameplay, it would be very different from the games, I feel. So I think that just goes to show how little you should trust concept trailers. Yeah, little gnist has grown.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Once again, my gang and I...
Yeah, I remember when I had like 10 followers though. Ha, wrecked. Wait, what? I think I started with 9 followers. I don't know why I had 9 followers, but my first stream I had 9 followers when I started. Big boy gnist. You know it. I just bit my tongue. Nice.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly.
Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
I've already
If I were to make a game, I would not start my game off with a cutscene that you can't skip, dude. Especially not make it like 40 seconds long. See ya, Hendo. Yeah, I started at very weird times today. Well, very awkward times. They're kind of normal for me. I used to start my stream at this hour, or like in an hour and a half. Oh. Dude, I got a very long message. I can't read it right now. If I had to reset, I can read it.
I took the liberty of pinning.
Lost your level. Yeah, it does that if you change your name. But I know a way you can get it back. It's a manual way of contacting the developer. Depends on how much you care about your level, kind of. But Mikuya has a Discord server, and I think people go there if they want their levels back. That was way too far to the left.
That big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. For rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
At least that was instant. I'm gonna be behind here, but I can save time on the next splits anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it kind of matters. It depends on how the cycles are right here. Yeah, I missed one here, and I think that doesn't really matter. Like, sure, I'm gonna be behind by how long? I don't know how long that cutscene is, but it's probably fairly long. We're talking like 15, maybe 20, like versus skipping it. Because skipping the cutscene also takes some time. Yo, Swampert. The Swampert. Yo, yo. We're gonna be like 30 behind. Let's try this. Nope. New CRT. Dude, I haven't had a CRT or played it on / watched on a CRT in like fucking ages. Okay, let's not mess this up, please. Shit. Not too bad. Yeah, it's 7 AM here. Who starts their stream at 7 AM, dude? I do. I'm so crazy. Also, sorry for not reading too much chat. I'm trying to read this long DM I was sent on Twitter. So... Yo, Jones boy. Left send stream? Like, hey, look. Unless you're on phone, you can watch them both, right? If you're on phone, then hey, stay here. If you are on PC, you better have us both open. And that's one of my fears, because I'm looked at as one of the bigger slice speedrunners now. I used to be like a small one, but I have to realize that I'm now grown to being one of the biggest. So I have to think that if I stream, I will take... Is this the last one? Yeah. I will take like all the viewers, or many of the viewers. So I'm like trying not to get discouraged by streaming when other people are streaming. Because I don't think that's how you should think. Like, I can't stream now because
We're all set to
another
go.
community member is streaming. Like, I have to stream when I can stream because I can't stream that often. Yeah, I know what a CRT is, Swampert, don't worry. Like, they're... the tryhard speedrunners tend to speedrun on CRT because it has less input delay, so you can play more without delay on all your inputs, which in very intensive games like SM64 and so forth, that little bit of like a millisecond or two extra of delay, it can really mess you over. But for more like longer speedruns and that kind of stuff, 1 millisecond of extra input delay doesn't really matter. Yo, hola. Hello, hello. You just woke up early as fuck, man. Let's try that again. I haven't gone to bed yet. I woke up at I think it was like 7:30 p.m. when I woke up. What the fuck was that?
The
my
latest
God.
in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
And like one problem I have right now is that I'm pretty much out of Pepsi Max, and I need my Pepsi Max to survive. So I guess I'm gonna have to go and buy some more, which means I'm gonna have to head like... I could buy it here on the local, but it's like more expensive. So I'm like probably gonna head to town, which is like much farther. I have to drive for like half an hour each way. So I might as well do some Pokemon Go in the meantime. I haven't been to like the city since the newest patch or newest update, so I kinda want to see how it is. Honestly. Honk honk. So for those who don't know, Twitch is gonna start rolling out sub emotes, or sub in general, for affiliates. So everyone is like jumping on the emote wagon right now. Because no one was like actually expecting that we would get it within like the year. Because Twitch are not known for being fast on their promises. Name change? Yeah, just wait like 3 years first. So now I have to make emotes or get emotes made. So we get 3 emotes. We get a standard $5 sub emote, and then we get a $10 sub emote and then a $25 sub emote. I would rather just have 3 normal ones. Shit. But yeah. It wasn't meant to be, I suppose. So I'm gonna go for the jump here in Boneyard Casino, since I missed the cutscene skip in Rocky Starts. I have an extra charm, which means if I get this jump, I'm gonna have to waste a charm on mugshots.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun
Unfinished, or like I guess cancel or something. Mario game? Dude, that's actually interesting. Like, I'm not big on Mario, but that sounds pretty cool. There are some good Mario games out there. Well, there goes the charm. The charm I wanted to try and use for a time save. XD. Couldn't even line up the jump, dude. Actually fell down. I never fell down there before. Actually, might be once. Doesn't matter. My PB missed it as well. Cause this run, believe it or not, it's exactly like my PB so far. The only difference is that I didn't fail the cannon thing once, but I missed one of the cutscene skips on the previous split instead, so they evened out. So this one is like exactly like my PB pretty much, except it's like a few seconds faster. So far, but you know, I could lose time here. I don't know. I seem to recall that I messed up here and had to do an entire extra like round. Like this. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, we're losing time here now. Or we broke even. Dude. Really awkward stream time, yes, I know. But I stream when I can, pretty much. I might stream again later today. Depends on how tired I am. I can try and stream like really long though. If I feel like it. And if I can get my little brother to like not rage at me. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Thoughts on beep beep? I don't know what that is. Super Mario Wacky World for the CDI. Oh, okay, the CDI. I think I've heard of it. It's like pretty bad. Move to stream more. Like, that might be a troll suggestion, but honestly, maybe. Oh, beep beep from the car. Yeah, it's like honk honk. I like it. Me likey, me likey. I like honks, you know.
shot's too strong for your cane. You're gonna have
Hey,
to find
butters.
some other way to stop him.
How are you doing? Sorry for making you upset yesterday. It was yesterday, right? I think it was. You'll press any button to start. It's an interesting name. Yo, nice time save, XD. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell if it was yesterday or not when
I figured out a way.
I haven't slept properly and whatnot, and the fact that we live in like different parts of the world, so it's like 6 hour, 7 hour, 8 hour difference. I don't know what the difference is right now. It's like 7, I guess. And 64 turned 21 years old. No, it did not, Swampert. I did know, or I did pick up on the fact that the HP franchise turned 20 years, like a few days ago. PB Pose. It is 12 to... yeah, it's 7 hour difference then. It's 7 AM here. I love Nuka Jump, dude. It's so good. But I hate that jump. It's 120 there. Yo, it's tuna. The tuna.
You've done it! The Mojo force field.
It's been a while.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
0.1 second gold. Yeah, optimized best segment, boys. Yeah, the PS2 version is faster, but I don't have it. Plus, the only, like, the PAL version isn't that much faster. It's actually like a chance that it's not faster at all. But the NTSC version is definitely faster by like 6 minutes. But in order to get one of those consoles and discs, I probably have to pay up with like several $100. So I'd rather not, dude. I don't really care that much about this game. I just want to get decent at it, so I don't waste half an hour in Slyfectas, which is like trifecta speedrun,
Nothing
where you
but big
speedrun the
piles of
entire
gold.
franchise. Yo, nice gold. Back-to-back gold. Decent run. Could be a minute faster probably. Like easily. Actually, a minute and a half. Hi-san! Dude, where is the Hi-san meme from, dude? I hear it all the time now. And why has it become a meme? I don't know where the last one is, dude. Okay, there it is. Yo, G17. How you doing? Pimp. So if I get a hook jump for a strike in 7 minutes and a half. But who am I kidding?
Sly, you'd better be on your guard here. My paranormal scanners show this place is really haunted.
I'm gonna do this.
That was very interesting. When you smash that gravestone, the ghosts stop
Dude,
coming.
that should have been it.
Must be some kind of ghost generator. Maybe if you smash them all, you'd be safe.
I hate that one, dude. That jump is so stupid. I think it's actually easier to just jump like this. Okay, that was kind of weird, but at least I got it and saved 44 seconds. Lost the charm though. 2 charms, actually. I could have fallen through there. I should stop latching on so early, dude. Read your last message. If you can send me. The thing is though, I don't have the interest. And it's gonna cost you. Because I'm not gonna pay for a game I don't really care about. Like hundreds of dollars in shipping. Especially with my current money situation. So if I were you, I'd rather not, honestly. So I'm not that serious about this game. I know that if you speedrun this game too seriously, it's not gonna be fun for long. And if this game isn't fun for me, I won't speedrun it, probably. But if you're serious about it, then hit me up on a private message somewhere. Discord, Twitter, Twitch.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
Yo, nice 15-second goal. That was extremely clean. That was a perfect level.
That vehicle seems to be outfitted with some sort of
Might fall asleep
high-energy
soon.
cannon.
If you fall asleep, then good
Analog
night.
stick to move, and aim the
Players.
right analog stick in the direction you
I'm
want
like
to
trying to
shoot.
read chat, but it's
Remember,
hard
you
in this
can only
game.
shoot in one direction while moving in another.
Dude, if we get a 106 in this game on this console, that's like a fucking 59, right? On backwards compatible. And that, my friend, would be insane. Don't think I'm good enough for that though. My skill level is not there. So to be fair,
According to
my skill level in some of these levels are not too shabby. Dude, why am I almost at a gold charm right now? Because I... Oh right, you pick up a charm in the... I didn't even think about that. I usually come in with a charm and then I waste my charm getting a bone jump. But this was like a perfect bone jump. Which I didn't even comment on, I think. I said it was a perfect level, but I didn't say it was like a good bone jump in specific. That was a perfect bone jump. I didn't want that charm. So since I got that charm, I might as well just waste it here. Despawn the guards or whatever. Despawn the ghosts. What? I
Nothing but
spawned in the
big
key?
piles of gold.
What the fuck? That's cool. That's faster, I guess. We skipped the running animation. Jumping off and running animation. Why is the PS2 version faster? First of all, you can skip cutscenes by loading the game. I can also do that on this version, but or instead of loading, I have to exit to hideout, which is slower. I had to do that like 20 times. Wow. I also have to, or rather, I can't pursue. I can't like keep charms over deaths because I can't load the game to get my charm back. But the biggest thing is catapults I can't do. So I had to do 2 extra levels in Moshult's level. I had to do Boneyard Casino and Murray's Big Gamble. And those are like probably 3 minutes flat. And then there's a cutscene in the very beginning that I have to watch, which is like a minute. But then there's some PSN only skips, cutscene skips. Saves 2 minutes. Or it saves 2 minutes on itself. I'm not sure if that saves 2 minutes on the actual backwards compatible. I should just do that. Okay. I can't do spinning, which is a minute and a half. I can't do sign jump, sign proxy, whatever. And I can't skip the cutscene after Miss Ruby.
I could feel that Cooper vibe coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
Yeah, well, you give me the creeps too, lady. Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a very neighborly pastime.
Also, why is the US PS2 version faster? The reason why the US is faster than PAL is because the proxy is not possible. No shot proxy is not possible on PAL. So you have to do those two levels that you have to do on PSN on PAL PS2 as well. So for any percent it's slower. But for all keys it's not as much slower, it's a little bit slower. And for 100% it's a little bit slower as well, but like it's not that big. I pussied out so hard on those cycles, holy shit. Yeah, fuck. NTSCJ, I don't know. For some reason NTSCJ is like not ever discussed in this game, so I actually don't know. The fuck, dude? Don't understand. It should have worked. I guess I was too far down, maybe? And again? The fuck, dude? The fuck is this? I can't do this jump. Why not? Keep dying to it as well. Guess we can do this maybe. That jump isn't hard though, what the hell? But if you have a Japanese version of the game, you also need a Japanese PS2. Or you can also like hack it or whatever. But I'm not into that. I don't know how to do it. I'm not interested in knowing it either. But that was some shit right there. I died like over and over and over, and then I loaded every time. Because I loaded the first time, so I kinda had to keep loading. Because I was at a good extra life count. If I didn't keep loading, I would have wasted the first load basically. Because if I die too many times, I have to death abuse or game over abuse. Because I have to die a few times on purpose. Like at least 2 times. No, yeah. 2 times and 1 here, so 3 times. I could save like a minute and a half here. But we're losing time. Actually, I saved a second. Okay. Yeah, I don't like Miss Ruby. She's just stupid to me. So I would agree with that statement, Reagan. Yo, Raxer. What's the difference between PSN and the normal game? This is a patched version, you can say. You can't load to skip cutscenes, and the frame rate is different, which makes a few proxies not possible. Watching without skjorta. Holy smokes. This is lewd. But what we can do instead is we can skip like this cutscene right here, for example. They can't skip that on PS2, on PS backwards compatible PS3. Yeah, on normally like we can't load then leave a level. That doesn't work on this version, and that's what they do on PS2. They load and then hit her twice. So since we can't load, we can't do that. So at least in theory, I have to just exit game to skip the cutscene, or do the last phase and exit level instead of load, which is a much tighter window. So we lose time here on PS2 on this very split, even though we skip this cutscene, which saves like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. And they also get their charm back by loading. We can't get the charm back, so it's a much you generally don't have a charm if you play on PSN. Well, they generally do have a charm, so we play like less safe, I guess you can call it. Like for example, when I kill this guard coming up ahead, I can die. I timed it incorrectly, but I timed it well, so I didn't die. My nose is itching. And because we can't load to get the charm back, or like the charms aren't as free, we can't do, for example, the Lomeke, which is a trick coming up. Like sometimes on PS2 you can like do this trick here, or you can decide to do this trick here. A super jump chain, which is called the Lomeke. It saves 8 whopping seconds. And it's like a little bit hard. But you waste a charm on it, and I don't have a charm to waste, so it's not really a PSN viable strat. Guinness is so smart and handsome. Oh, I agree, sir. Sir or sirette? Because I do believe there's several people who believe that is true. So I have to say I agree for every possible gender. Actually, nah. Load here. For some reason I can load to skip this cutscene. And in the other turret defender job. In episode 2. World 2. As they're called worlds in this game, and not episodes. Or, well... yeah, I guess that's true.
halfway.
You know, Sansaro did a few very cool things. They added cutscene skips, and they did so that if you ever crash your game, you can just start it back up, and you will spawn in the middle of the job. So you don't have to do the entire job over. It's called like mid-level saving, kind of. Well, it's not called that, but you know, it is that.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
I golded because I kinda early splits. I can save a minute here. Unseen foe, you can always save time on unseen foe. It's just the way it works. Unseen foe is like the hardest level, dude. Wow, Swampert, you can't link that kind of stuff here. Holy shit.
This looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to drop out of sight. While invisible, nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them. Pagoda is some kind of huge gunpowder.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
Nice gold. Once again. How long do you plan to run Sly 1? Until I get a good time for PSN. And as long as I keep finding the game fun. Because my next project is Sly 3 languages. To find out what language is faster. And when I find that out, I can quote, clean it up. I was gonna get good at like every minigame and stuff, but the thing is, like individual. What the fuck was that? Individual like episode, no fuck, individual like level runs is not my thing. And Slide 3 is kinda about that. So I don't really think I'm gonna get, or I'm probably gonna do a few runs of Master Thief at some point. And I think I'll do one, maybe, all jobs run. Like, I don't care about the categories, but I kind of want the game to have more runners, so I'll sacrifice my soul for the greater good of the community, XD. Let's see here. I did one extra jump there, that wasn't necessary. Yo, Sen with the host. Did you not finish your Slide 2 run? Because I believe you were only in episode 5 when I left you. Also, I do think the viewer count on host thing is broken again. It used to be correct for a while, but now I think it's broken again. What happened, man? That's like 7 minutes in episode 5. That's a lot. I saw you grab some extra loot. That's pretty much 2 minutes, I think. Or at least close to 2 minutes. A minute and a half maybe if you're fast. So I see that. Like I lost several runs to buying loot, no, to buying gadgets in episode 5 beginning. Like so many times, 2 times. So I renamed the start episode split to right then X instead of X, kind of, because when you enter the episode you do right then X in episode 4 and 5, and then you at least I do left then X in episode 7. So I'm like so not gonna challenge my fate here, dude. I'm so respecting these monkeys. I died to them so many times already. Not today. I'm gonna go do that right now. Hard lock? No hard lock! This run is like kinda good but kinda bad at the same time. Like there's I lost like a minute and a half, minute 40, minute 50 to Miss Ruby once again. I just couldn't get the jump, dude, to the root. And then I also had like a little bit in, like I missed the first cuts, or one of the cutting skips in Stealthy Approach. Didn't get pipe jump, didn't get jump, didn't get the cutting skip in Rocky Start, didn't get the jump in Boneyard Casino. Didn't had the greatest momentum. Like I'm trying to think of things while I'm running. So I'm like I'm stopping up a lot. Sorry about that. It's me trying to think while running.
Dude, this is the vault, but you need more clues.
Watch your back, Cooper. When you least expect it, I'll be there.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
What? That was gold? Okay, I guess. Holy shit. I don't know why I had so much momentum there. I just sort of flew at him. That was not supposed to happen.
Hurry, what are you doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post when I notice this snow cone stand, and I think to
Yeah,
myself,
the slime movie comes. The slime movie was shelved.
so I heard
They're making an
over here,
animated
and all of a
series instead.
sudden, monkeys are
Different
everywhere.
studio and everything.
Raced them 3 times around
We could use the key. Think you could take
Where
him?
are the
Come on,
captain's
Sly,
gifts?
they're a pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
All right, remember.
Yo,
steal with
Sly
the
the
left stick and press square to
Sly
reset
the
nitro
thief.
boost you collect.
Yo,
Keep
man.
those icy
Hey,
patches.
Kamikaze.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
Dude, chop, brick jump. Eh. Yo, is it Fika or Flika? It's hard to read when I'm doing runs. I don't do it because I can't do it on this version of the game. I'm playing on the PSN version. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, yes! So I can save some time on the next split, because, or, well, if I get the pause on panicking, I can get the, I can save some time on hazardous path. It's a pretty precise pause, but I can save like 40 seconds, I think, because I don't have to grab an extra a safety charm, because I already have one. I think my Desperate Race gold isn't that bad. Like, it seems to have been like first try.
Fiery wheel! Fiery wheel!
That's fast fall.
Fiery wheel! Arms up!
That's slow fall or whatever. Slow fall. Is it called slow fall? Or is it like normal fall maybe?
Booming chop! Fiery wheel!
That's slow fall. No, it's fast fall? Okay. It seemed like something in between actually. It seems I was going for slow and then I landed before I actually landed. That was slow. 2-2.
Fiery wheel! Booming chop!
God damn it. I paused a few frames too late again. More like Snowfall XD. Yeah, that happens if you pause when it autosaves on this guy. It just sort of kicks you out. So you have to pause like a few frames. I don't know how many frames, but like a few frames before you hit panicking. More like Skyfall.
Okay,
Yeah.
partner.
Maybe.
We were on our way to the Krakkarov volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five,
Rip 1 second.
I began to notice something.
Rip 40 seconds.
In the four parts of the Thievius Raccoon
I sure lost 1 second on panicking, but I'm losing. Or technically I'm just breaking even on this split. But I could have golded by like 20 seconds, 25, maybe even more actually. I don't know how many it is. It's probably quite significant, like a minute maybe. 50, I actually don't know. Like a time save. And then I have gotten it before, like twice I think, maybe even 3 times in a run. But all of those times I had to go and grab an extra charm in World 3. It feels faster to grab the one in hazardous. No, in Grave Undertaking.
Bingo! My scanners indicate the clockwork is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
First things first, we've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
That's no tower, it's a giant death
So this was the
ray.
place in my PB where I told the funny story. I remember that because someone commented best part of the run, and I was like, wait, this isn't special. And then I checked like the actual commentary, and yeah, it was that, yeah. That was kind of slow. Hopefully I will have enough time to clear these. Yeah, that seems sufficient. Enough. Sufficient. Can you just say sufficient, or do you have to say sufficient? Sufficient enough.
We're getting swarmed.
Getting swarmed. Okay, please don't induce the charm here. Rip the charm. Please don't die here again.
Nice.
What the? The last one died without me. Okay, I don't care.
Murray, that cave
Just say
wasn't tall enough for
sufficient.
the turret to make it all the way through.
Time saved XD. Yo, Case. Yo, Subat.
Murray, there are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before
Out of my way.
the first one to
Out of my way,
computers
bitch.
wins.
You too, please. You too. Fucking slug, my dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dude, that. Yeah. I think I should start focusing more on the slugs that are like in a prominent position on the floor in the arena. So like this guy right here. Get out. So right now I'm just sort of taking them in a order that kind of fits where I want to go. Instead of going out of my way to take him, like he's grabbing computers now.
Nice driving, Murray. Now we have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwork's Death Ray Tower. I think it's time for some Cooper
Yeah, they spawn
Phoenix
kind of fast.
sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
3 against 1 dance game. There's more than 3 though, I think. Almost entered the wrong level. Yeehaw.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
He died, right? Yes. Please don't get stuck, thank you. Fuck you, slugs. I'm not gonna grab my sly. Not today.
Nice job, raccoon.
See if we can get one of those stretchy arms today. Or not.
Smash through those gears
Yeehaw.
with your cane. You've got to keep moving.
I did not like. Was a 1 extra life. Super sneaky thief mode.
Smash through those gears with your cane. You've got to keep moving.
I'm not taking that, dude. I've heard so many stories about these. Fall for me, mighty beast.
Nice shooting, Sly. You got him. Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son.
This is
If you
compared to
hated the
12,
Cooper so much, why did you let me live when you stole the thievius raccoon?
which is the PSN World Record.
Without your precious book, the
Some
Cooper
of
line
best.
is nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're
Split
wrong.
times,
The thievius raccoonist doesn't create great thieves. It
Yo,
takes
time
great
pass.
thieves to create the thievius
Go,
raccoonist.
this is a cutscene. I can't go in a cutscene, damn it.
It
XD, XD.
ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased and the only
Should turn up the game audio. Fun fact, I turned up the game audio like 2 streams ago. I think it's like I listened back to the playback and I thought it was perfect. So just preference difference, I think. Like generally in speedrunning, we don't want the game too loud. Like many speedrunners believe that.
My skills are superior.
Didn't even see the ring at first. I was like, what the hell? Where's your ring?
My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Play cutscenes faster.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto...
I am. Blue 7. Flowers. Lava tomb. Lay.
Wow. That was so sketchy, dude.
Feet together.
Okay.
I will live. Cooper!
Yeah, we're saving time, boys. If I can hit.
Clockwork is superior.
It took some tricky maneuvering.
2 seconds from the
To
meme
snatch
time,
that
though.
last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork.
Oh, that was a good run.
I had taken down each member of the
On my
Thievius
standards.
Squad. Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, Panda King, and finally
1,
Clockwork.
11, 13.
I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course,
That's a big
there was no
improvement.
way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them.
I'm like almost
Stuck
happy with this
me through
run.
it all.
Holy shit.
Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me.
Is
I know he
PSN
was
faster?
scared,
No.
but he's got more heart
It's
than anyone I've
7
ever met.
minutes slower or so.
Thank goodness for Bentley.